Becky, how are you? I'm so proud of myself. I'm on time, did not forget, and I am ready. I've got a heap of stuff here that needs unpicking today. But first, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I'm in South Africa, so it is good afternoon. Hi Diane, hi, how are you? And so today, I'm going to actually unpick because I have promised my sister in January I will fix her duvet. It's got this inset and it's beautiful. She's had it for a long time though, but somewhere along the line I think it got burnt by an iron. It happens. So we are going to unpick it and I'll go through my scraps and see what I have that we can fill this in. But I need to find this piece loose so that I can find the right piece. And when that is unpicked, then I have a bunch of these. There's like 1, 2, 3 of them. So it was this company, they're still around. I think it's Billabong, they're called. They had like these tops that they were selling at one stage. And I don't think they sold well because the design is interesting. Let's see if I can get this right. So it's just like that. So firstly, if you have it on, your stomach will show, which is okay, I'm sure. But I don't know a lot of people who will like it. But the stomach shows. And so I don't think they sold because I remember I had like 4 others as well. So what I'm going to do is just take all this out. I see these ones are loose. Just pull them out. Your stomach doesn't. Wait, let me see. Oh, it doesn't. Need to see the light of day. Becky, that's brilliant. I agree. My stomach doesn't want to see the light of day. It got burnt once in its life and it wasn't a good experience. And since then I've decided it can just stay away, hidden somewhere. Yeah, so it is, oh, it's old khaki. So it's a South African make. You can see the label. It's very cute. But yeah, it's not my style. So what I'm going to do is unpick all the bias binding all around everything. Then you can see it's sewn together there. I'm just going to sew it all together. So that will give me 4 blocks like this. And that means, or maybe I should just unpick all the blocks and make like, I want to make like little jackets like this. You know, like a short little jacket that you can, oh, maybe I must do it like that. Let's have a look what that looks like. A short little jacket, cut the sleeve out, cut it all in one, maybe. What do you think? That could work. Yeah, this makes more sense. Sew it closed here. Or, wait, yeah. Let's think about this. Okay, if you sew it closed there, open the back and the front. Cut out a little for the neck. No. I think what I'm going to do is actually do a proper jacket with inset sleeves. Hello, Valley! Hey! We fetch Valley. I think so, like a bolero. You're right. We'll make a brilliant bolero, Becky. So anyway, we went to fetch Valley from school. And then my sister and I were looking at each other. And it's one of those beautiful Cape Town days where the sun is shining and the wind's blowing. Howling, actually. As you can hear over there, that thing is actually spinning a lot more than normal, and we decided it was time to go and drink something. So I had a milkshake, she had a beer, and we actually had such a nice hour just visiting. I love how we have so much fun just being and just visiting. So anyway, back to this. I think you're right, Becky, this will make a very nice bolero. And I do have 4 pieces. So I think there's enough. But if I do it like this, okay? Just listen. What if I cut it on all in one and then just cut out the sleeve and sew it down? and then open the front like there and close the back, and take the binding and cut out the neck and bind it. Oh, I like that idea. Okay, we're going to unpick just the binding up here and in the front, and then we'll see. And there's free, so I need one because it's going to be very nice for summer. And then I have a friend who needs one, and then I'll have extra one to put in my shop. Yeah, I'm busy getting ready to actually mentally almost there to start my shop again. So interesting how long it took for me to get there. Agreed, would make a great bolero. Yep, bolero it's going to be. But I'm just going to cut it all in one. I'm not going to bother with cutting out sleeves and sewing in, because this is actually not a very easy fabric to work with. So I have worked with them before. Let's just cut this out. How's this going? Oh, let's see. Okay. I'm so glad they didn't double stitch it. Yeah, look there. We have the edge to work with. And then, yeah, let's just unpick this part. I'm excited. It's going to be pretty. But you know, sometimes you go somewhere and your shoulders needs to be closed, and then this will be perfect to just throw on. There we go. That one is almost done. I've got the wrong glasses on today. So guys, I see it's just a few of us. I'm sure it's a safe place. I'm really sorry about yesterday. I felt so bad that you guys had to experience all the trolls. And I don't particularly know what to do about it. But unfortunately, there's always horrible people out there. And we live in a society where people think it's their rights to just be mean. So that's part of the reason why I want to make this more closed for the future. I might still do lives. But yeah, for those of us who just want to sit and visit and work and chat, I think we need to make it private. So I am working on setting that up. But yes, I just want to say I'm sorry about yesterday. I felt so bad that you saw that. I'm gonna pick this out. How far am I? Getting there? Nope. Oei, boy, glasses. I'm so thankful I have glasses, and I'm so thankful it makes me see. But some days, and I don't know why people think trolling is a good thing. I'm sorry for you having to deal with these people. When I get a lot of trolls popping in, I switch my life to subscribers only, and I can't get it. Oh, Becky, I didn't know that was possible. I'm going to have a look into that and actually put that in place. Yeah, I don't know why people think it's okay to do things like that. I mean, it's appalling, actually. And I'm a grown woman, and I'm okay with it. It's like, okay. If you want to be that mean, it shows your personality, and it shows that you're not a very nice human. But it's just, you know, it made it unpleasant for a lot of people. So yeah, I'm going to take your advice, Becky, and turn it to private, to subscribers only. So somebody told me yesterday that apparently the new Miss South Africa, not South Africa, the new Miss America is a girl from Arizona who also have alopecia. And I thought that is so brilliant. And she won. So there's more and more acceptance of it, which is nice. Sure, they use tiny stitches here. Okay, there's the bigger ones. I must say, I've never really been a yellow person. If I think I need to have yellow in a room or where I have to be, or yellow to wear yellow, I almost have a panic attack. Now I have a friend, she loves yellow. So I've been looking at the psychology of fashion, and there's some interesting, really interesting things, like how color influence your mood, and certain colors is for certain things, and how you feel more bold when you wear red, for example, and more joyful when you wear yellow. And then like that jackets, like blazers, make you feel like you can conquer the world. So there's like, they literally did research to see how people behave in different clothes. And if you are in clothes that you feel nice in, you have more self-confidence, which we all know. So I was looking into that, and then I realized that my friend, I mean, she is literally the epiphany, the, what's that word when, if you look, basically if you go in the dictionary, that person's name will be next to the word to explain it. So anyway, she's like that. She is joy in a bottle, and or joy in a person. And she loves yellow. Oh my goodness. And bold colors. And she is just so vivacious. It is too sweet for words. So I was looking at this, and it's like a butter yellow, maybe cream, but it's more like a butter yellow, if I'm correct. And I thought the first time around, when, because I picked 4 or 5 of them, no, 4 of them already. A friend got them for like, I think it was like 10 rands each, which is really cheap. You can't buy this lace for that price. So I took them all and I bleached them white, because I just couldn't stand this color. But this time around, so another friend who was also around at that season where we found these, she had a few of them, so she gave them to me recently and said, I never used them, you can have it, because we all got them at the same time, thinking we're going to do stuff with them. And this time around, I'm actually have quite an affinity for this yellow. I don't know. You also find sometimes where you really don't like a certain color, and then suddenly the color is not as offensive as you always thought it was. It's like mustard. At one stage, I couldn't stand it. And then I went through a stage where I wanted mustard yellow in everything. Or that, what's that color? I used to call it chapoon. It's like a mixture between poop and pumpkin. So yeah, and I love that color. Especially for autumn. I think it's the most beautiful color. But yeah, I used to hate that color, and now when autumn comes around, I want to wear it. Yay, we're almost done with this one. I'm always so aware. There's some YouTubers, and they would start turning to song as soon as they read something or do something. And some of them have really beautiful voices, but I find it quite irritating. So I really try not to sing if I can help it, because it's like, oh no, I'm not going to turn into one of those irritating YouTubers who sing when they reach a point. Hello, Pinky. Did you wake up, darling? Hey. She is so funny. She's betrayed me, totally. She's decided my sister is her human. So, well, she sleeps with me at night because Valley kicks her off the bed. And then in the mornings, I wake up first. Then I open the... She would sit in front of my door sometimes and howl because she wants to go to my sister in the mornings. So when I get up, I go and open my sister's door. And you know, she sits in front of that door. And as soon as the door is open, she's on my sister's bed. And then she goes to my sister. My sister sleeps on her side. And then she goes to her hand. She puts her head underneath my sister's hands. And my sister has to scratch her. And then she goes into a trance. And she starts drooling. So my sister, imagine this is her head. So my sister have her one hand under there and one on the top. And then she wakes up because her hand's wet. So, oh, my cat betrayed me. She's decided my sister is her new favorite person. But I don't mind. She's happy. And to tell you the truth, it did bother me in the beginning because it's my cat, man. I raised her since she was 3 days old, and now she doesn't want anything to do with me. But it's actually very sweet. Okay, I think this is going to be so nice when it's done. What are you guys working on today? Okay, let's do this. Why don't you want to unpick? Ah, yay. Look, it's just pulling. This makes me so happy. Okay. Yep, here we go. Just all of them. I think this one is done. Now I'm just going to unpick the one side. Let me just see. That's fine. That's fine. And that's fine. I'm going to unpick this side, and then the others I'm just going to sew together. Okay, let's see. There's a message from Diane. I'm sewing the pajama bottoms I cut out yesterday. Diane, I am so impressed. I mean, when we started these 30 days of sewing, you said you were kind of in a slump, and now you have been like so efficient. It's amazing. You've made pajamas, and you've made more pajama bottoms, and you've cut out. I'm really impressed. Well done. Ooh, this does not unpick that easily. And I really don't want to cut it open. Let's see if I can figure it out. Becky, what are you doing? You said, I've taken, oh no, Becky, right now I am trying to get housework finished as tomorrow is our trash pickup. Later, I'm planning to cut out a black dress. Oh, nice, Becky. Yeah, we also cleaned the house today and did the washing and everything. And I baked bread. And then Diane, I've taken a couple of days off. I like sewing with others. That is why this is fun. I agree. This is so much fun. I literally look forward every day. And some days I have to sit and sew. Like I got some orders in. More orders. Still haven't done this order. So I need to sit. But also, now it's not an excuse, but I have had, it's still going on, quite a bad arthritis flare-up. It's my own fault. Been eating the wrong stuff, I know, but it's so hard around Christmas, so I need to do 3 days of just eating right so I can reset my body. But I can't sit for long, so I can do these hour sessions and then I'm a bit buggered after that. But like I said, I'm going to take 3 days of just eating really clean, and then I should be okay again. My body have time to reset then. So I need to tidy up my sewing room and then cut out all the orders. So I got this order, and then I've got for a, oh, hello, Pinky. So, cool. Then I need to make 3 dresses. Oh, Becky. Yes, I want to bake bread too, and pumpkin pie, as we didn't have one on Thanksgiving. Oh, no, Becky, then you need to bake a pumpkin pie. Oh, my goodness. How can you not have pumpkin pie not on Thanksgiving? You can. Some people just don't get around to it. There's enough other things. It might be sacrilege, but I don't like pumpkin pie. I tried it. Didn't grow up with it, so maybe that's the thing, but it's really not something I like. You see, here with us, we call it pumpkin fritters, and it's a Afrikaans thing. So it's like they make a sweet pumpkin, little bit of flour and a lot of pumpkin, and then they deep fry them, and then they put cinnamon sugar around it, and people love them. I cannot stand that stuff. I can't think of anything worse. Yeah, and Vicky, I do think it's maybe the texture. Oh, I knew, right. I love to make bread. What's everyone's favorite pie? I love pecan, then apple. Ooh, I also love pecan pie. So we're not big on pies over here. What do we do as a pie? We make a thing called a milk tart. So it's like you take about 1 liter of milk, and then you put some eggs in and some cornstarch and vanilla essence. You make a crust, so it's actually a pie, and then you cook the milk tart filling, and then you put it into the crust, and then you add cinnamon sugar on top. That's basically the only pie or we call it a tart, that we all eat. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, Becky. Maybe you should let us. No, I don't know if it's a family secret, but if you're willing, it would be wonderful to see the recipe. But I understand. I mean, recipes sometimes is quite a thing. But well done. I'm so proud of you. Oh, yeah. So I found that sourdough bread actually does not spike blood sugar. And what helps is if you cut them up beforehand and then just put them in the freezer and take out 2 slices when you have bread. Just a suggestion. But the sourdough bread, you have to bake it yourself, because sometimes in the shops they put other stuff with it. And some put sugar in, and you should not have any sugar. Because what happens with sourdough is, gluten is a type of sugar. So the sourdough starter actually eats up most of that gluten. Becky, my favorite pie is cherry. I have a video on my channel of baking my apple pie. I will go and have a look, Becky. I shouldn't go and have a look, Becky, because I also like apple pie. Sourdough bread, but I don't know how to make the starter. Oh, it's really easy. You take 1 teaspoon of water, 1 teaspoon of flour. Mix it together. Tomorrow, you go 2 teaspoons of water, 2 teaspoons of flour. Mix it together. So it needs to be a bit runny, the dough starter, and you do that for 7 days until you start seeing bubbles turning up at the bottom. And then you just keep on feeding your starter until it's really bubbly and double in size, and then it's ready to bake your bread. That's the only bread I bake, because it's the only bread I can really eat without having consequences. Okay, this part is not so easy to unpick. So I've got a normal sourdough bread that I bake in a Dutch oven. But I'm busy. Language. My tongue and my brain is not working together. Yes, it is. Sourdough is very good for the digestive. crack. It's really amazing. So I need to make sandwich bread. At the moment we bake it in a Dutch oven. You know, it's like a round pot with a lid, and then it's around bouillon, I think it's called. So then you waste quite a lot of, not waste, but you eat more bread than you should, because you cut the crust off and then you cut the next slice, and it's just, yeah. So I do have bread pans, so I'm busy figuring out how to make sandwich bread in my bread pans. They're not the normal size of a sandwich, of a normal bread. They're a bit narrower, but I don't think that's a problem, because that means then you don't eat too much bread. Then you can have 2 slices without going overboard with it. Because my sister loves eating, I don't eat it every day, but she would eat it every day with cheese and butter. She puts it in the toaster, and I cut them nice and thin so it's not too much bread. Oh, nice. Yeah, I leave it on the counter. So I don't put it in the fridge or anything. I just have it in the kitchen, because it literally harvests the yeast in the air, because there's yeast everywhere, you know, and then it turns that into the yeast for your sourdough starter. And that's it. If I remember, please remind me if I don't do it, but I can put links to how to start, good links to starting a starter. Maybe you can then just watch the video and see how they do it, but it really works well. I'm talking too much. I'm not going to get my work done. This is supposed to be for work, and I'm sitting here like a chatterbox. So we had needlework at school. Did you guys have needlework at school? Okay. Please, if I say I'm going to do something and I forget, just remind me. You must remember you're dealing here with ADD. So some days my brain works, and then on top of that I have dyslexia and everything else. And yeah, it's amazing that I function the way I function some days. Because there's this song of Pink in the 90s where she's go, I'm a hazard to myself. Now, that's me. So please remind me. Tell me, listen, you said you're going to do this, and nag me until I do it. It's not that I don't want to. It's just the next shiny thing comes past, and then I want to do that instead of the other thing. So that's what's going on in my brain. So please remind me. And I have a feeling I was mid-sentence and I forgot what I was saying. Okay. Earlier today, oh, it was funny. So the bedroom, I finished my bedroom yesterday. It looks so nice. I'm so chuffed with it. But it was really hard work. So that meant that usually on weekends I rest, because I just find if I don't take that rest day, then I pay the price the next week. So this morning I wake up, but I've also been in a lot of pain at the moment. Just my arthritis is also flaring up, just because I'm eating all the junk. Nobody else is forcing me. It's all me. Another ADD here. Thank you, Diane. So yeah, so I've been in a lot of pain, and I try not to take tablets. So then I go to bed and I sleep, but I don't sleep deep because my hips are sore and my lower back sore and whatever, my shoulders are sore and everything else, you know. And so I woke up this morning and I really felt terrible. But I agreed with my neighbor to go for a walk every second day. So we go Mondays first, Wednesdays and Fridays. So off I go, and my friend, but then also while we're walking, my brain remembers strange facts. So not the things I have to remember, I wish I could, but random things. So we would be walking, and the next moment I would be like, did you know? And then I would have this random fact. So she waits for me. We get to a certain tree, and then the random fact just pops out. I don't even realize. And the other day she said to me, oh, it's our random fact tree. So the last random fact I told her was that, now I forgot. Something about Formula One. I don't even watch Formula One. Something, I think it's like the amount of time it takes them to change, you know, from when the car comes in until it goes out. I didn't know it then. I can't remember the exact amount. So I was like, did you know it only takes so many minutes or seconds, whatever, until that car goes out? So this morning we're walking, and my head's not working this morning because I didn't sleep well and I'm in pain and blah, blah, blah. And we get to my random factory, and she's like, where's my random fact? I said, I thought you didn't like my random fact because it's quite irritating. She's like, I'm used to this now. Where's my random fact? So I'm just looking at her. She's like, oh, I can see there's nothing there this morning. I said, no, my brain's not working. She just laughed. She said, come on, let's get you home. So later on, I'm sitting chatting to my sister, and I'm really trying to have an intelligent conversation. And she's like, oh, your brain is empty today. I said, yes, sorry. Yeah, it was funny. So yeah, today was one of those empty brain days. You know, the lights on, but nobody's home. That was me today. And as I'm sitting here chatting to you guys, I can feel it's like just ooh, all over my brain. Yay, we did one. If there were more on one of us now, I would have said let's make a Mexican wave. But it's just me and you guys, and I don't know how we're going to do a Mexican wave virtually. So just see in your head the Mexican wave going. One done. 2 more to go. And actually, for a day where my brain is not working, this is the perfect job. I did finish the bags yesterday, but I forgot to come and put them up so I can show you in the other room, so I'm not going to fetch them now. And now we can pack all the Christmas goodies, and then my sister can take them next week. Hello, Valley. Coming to see what I'm doing. Hello, Valley. Come. Hey, how are you? Oh, you're a gorgeous boy. Yes. Say hi, people. Say hello. Yeah, say hi. Oh, so gorgeous. Oh, oh, pretty tight. I know, you're so cute. You're so cute. Yes. Oh, we're flashing, everybody. You can't do that. He's gone to school today. There were no party packs. So, but his birthday is coming up. This school is very clever. They messaged last week. They're like, oh, Valentino's birthday is on the 15th of December. We do have this service. You can organize party packs. This is the dog biscuits, how much it is, and this is this, and this is that. You can have a cake. Shall we organize him a party? So we weren't planning on giving him a party, but the school is very good with their marketing. So Valentino is getting a party at the school. And there's going to be party packs. And I think we will have to give him a party hat for all him and his friends. I'll have to speak to my sister and find out what we're doing. So he's turning a year. I can't believe it. He's been such a joy to have around. Rhonda, how are you? And welcome. I am picking these things. They are like little tops that you tie on the shoulders, and we found them in a shop once for really cheap, me and my friends and I, and I've never used them, so I'm busy unpicking them because there's no way I'm going to wear this. And then I'm going to turn them into little bolero jackets, one for me, one for a friend, and one for to sell. Okay, Rhonda, I am 36 rows into my step-by-step sweater. Oh, that is exciting. You are still knitting. I'm so proud of you. My goodness. You're going to turn into a proper knitter. You've always wanted to do that. Well done. Yeah, I also think boleros will be cute. But you know what? Now that I'm living at the coast, I'm actually looking at this. No, I won't wear it. I like the idea. You know, that's my ideal self and my real self. My ideal self would like to wear this, but my real self is never going to touch it. It's just going to hang in my wardrobe. So we're going to unpick them and get them ready to make them, turn them into boleros. Okay, let's do this. This one is almost done. That makes me happy. Unpicking is not a lot of fun, but it's actually really rewarding because there's an end, you know? There's a start and there's an end, and I can't believe I'm saying this. It's rewarding. Who's this? Becky. Well, a sock has gone MI. Oh no! In the dryer. I really think the dryer is the porthole to the single sock dimension. And I don't think dryers are safe for socks. Unless you can get one of those bags and you can put your socks together so they cannot go missing, you know, like holding hands. But dryers and socks, it's like the Bermuda Triangle. You never know when it's going to go missing. Hi, Vicky. What did, oh, okay. Wait, I've missed some things. No, Diane, it could have been lost in the washer. This can go down the drain hole. A repairman told me this. Oh my goodness, that's scary. And then Becky, you said it will show up somewhere, probably inside the sleeve of my husband's shirts. and I am so happy to see you here. Thanks for coming. It's always nice when your little picture of your little rocks show up. Is that your pet rocks? Do they have names? That's a good place for the sock to hide in the husband's shirt sleeve. Okay, let's do this side. Rhonda. Ah. What's the time? No, we're still fine for time. So, and yes, lol, I guess so. They're just a project that my friends and I made. Oh, okay, they're owls. Oh, sorry, you did tell me they're owls. Oh, I still love it. It's really cute. So when I go to Blauberg Strand, then there's a lot of rocks there. I try not to pick up a lot of things from the beach because it is part of the environment, you know. But sometimes if I find the perfect rock, it has to come home with me. And I just love when that happens. And yeah, maybe I should paint some rocks. I think that could be really cute. That is so cute. What a nice thing to do with your children, to paint rocks. Maybe I should do like a girls' morning and invite a bunch of friends and then we can paint rocks. That could be fun. I'm going to be really chuffed when I finish this. Hey. Oh, we were talking about all the orders that I have to do. So I have these 2 tops to make, and then I have to make 3 dresses for a friend for her. She's a beautician, so she wants to wear them like uniforms for her work. And then I need to make another dress for another friend. And I have something else that I have to finish for someone, and then there's a lot of alterations. But I've been struggling, like I said, I've been struggling with pain management, so that has not been fun. But I've also been struggling because this place gets too hot in the daytime. So I think what I'm going to do is just get up at 3 o'clock and then work for a few hours and then sleep in the daytime and find oval ones for the owls, paint a favorite color, then do a big circle for their eyes, then trim them in a white ring, and then dot the feather areas for their feathers. Oh, that is so easy. Thank you. I'm definitely going to do it sometime. Maybe in the winter, because in the winter it rains all the time, so then you can't really go out. That would be awesome. I need to pick up a few rocks. I'll keep my eyes open. Now I know what to look for. Shoo. Now let's see, where am I? I don't know. That's strange. This one have a label. 100% cotton. Is this the same as the others? Yes. Oh, okay. Becky. What did you say? I did a paper pieced owl this morning on the final page of my little autumn journal that I made last year. Oh, how lovely! I need to go and check it out. I saw that you've got a video up. Today has just been a bit hectic because, oh, that was what I was going to say. So anyway, for this order for the free dresses, so I met my friend at 1 o'clock and then we went to a fabric shop, and there's a few fabric stores in that area. Fabric's not cheap, but it's like not too expensive either. And oh, I found my dream fabric. I didn't buy it yet because my budget is not at the moment where it can. but I'm going to, it's like, oh, it's beautiful. It's almost like a Delft, you know, like Delft wear. Uh, gives you this feeling. And but it's white background. Oh, it is beautiful. And yo, it was just so flowy. So I've put it on my list of wants because I don't need it. So I am using some of my own fabric for the dress for my friend that she ordered. And when I finish that one, then I can, because I'm charging her for the fabric, then I can use that money to buy myself some more fabric. And then out of my wardrobe, not having doors, it's just got a curtain, I can actually see what I have. You know, more than half of it is blue. So I've just realized I have a theme. It's blue. Yeah, but oh, there were some beautiful pieces. I could have easily came home with 5 dress quantities of fabric. But like I said before, I am really trying not to do that. It's not good for my mental state because then I feel like I have to make them, and it's not good for my budget. And yeah. Oh, Rhonda, blue is my favorite color. I love blue. And like a green. I like a green, and I love red. And I love a dirty pink as well. And that's basically I don't think I've got anything red. I've got 2 red jackets. My red dress is still in a suitcase in England. But yeah, that's basically the colors in my wardrobe. And white. I love white. Oh, I love white. White is just beautiful. I actually have a very nice piece of white linen over there that I still need to make. Diane, done as much as I can on the pajama bottoms. Have to put elastic in the waist, knit in here to measure, and then put bands on bottom of the legs. Good for you, Diane. And then Michelle, good afternoon, everyone. Very late today. Hope you're all well. Welcome, Michelle. Have you been busy? Are you okay? Oh, and yeah, blue is so relaxing. I'm very glad you could make it, Michelle. I am busy unpicking these things. They were like little tops. And this is not the type of top that I'm going to wear, you know, like this. Stomach sticking. I think you're supposed to, because this company actually is like a surfing, like they sell surfing wear. And I think you're supposed to wear it over your bikini maybe. I don't wear bikinis. Never done. I think I've worn it once in my life. And like Becky and I decided showing our stomachs is not something that's going to happen. I don't know if anybody here do wear bikinis, and if you do, well done. Ooh, so Michelle is doing sourdough bread and cheese crackers. Well done, Michelle. I baked some bread this morning. So I'm picking them and I'm going to turn into boleros. That was what I was telling you. I need to make some crackers because I love a cracker. We have a thing called bovril. So I haven't seen it overseas yet. I know you get in Vegemite in Australia, and then we have Marmite, which you get in England, but the South African thing is bovril. So it's made out of beef in the same principle that Vegemite and Marmite are made. And it is so nice on crackers. Oh my goodness. If I feel off or if I feel a bit tender, then I want crackers and bovril and sometimes cheese, but sometimes I'm happy with just with, basically sometimes I'm just eating cheese with bovril on it. It's salty and flavorful and oh my goodness, it's nice. Really love it. I could actually do with some now. My mouth is watering. Whoopsie. Now I've gone down a tangent. I still need to eat my supper. So with the weekend being so busy, we didn't have a rest day. And both my sister and I were quite tired today. Ah, okay, Michelle. You're also type 2 diabetic, and just reading the comments, sourdough bread is good for diabetics as it doesn't uh, contact sugar, and cheese crackers are made with sourdough starter. That's brilliant. Yeah, I know. That's the best cheese crackers there is the ones with the sourdough starter. Yeah. I'm getting there. Big Diane. I've seen the recipe around. It's really not an involved process. I think you basically, if I remember right, you take the starter and you make like you put it on a baking tray with baking paper, and then you just spread it on it and then you break it as you for the crackers. That's the one recipe I saw. And I think you can mix cheese into it. Ooh. I also said, Michelle, I also make scone and fruit buns with sourdough starter and use Splenda instead of sugar. That sounds nice. Now, I'm not a big fan of sweet bread. If I eat sweet things, I want cheesecake. But I do like sourdough stuff in general. Okay, let's do this. Michelle, uh, sounds good too. I'm going to try, so this is Diane, going to try to make a starter today. Never did it before, and Katinka told me how, so she started it. Yeah, it's really easy. And then you can just Google it also, because there's lots of videos about it. But it takes a few days for it to start properly. But in the meantime, the discard, you will have that, and you can work with that for crackers and stuff like that. I also like to make so if I have a lot of discard, I just take that and I put extra water so it's really runny, because our pancakes are thin ones, not like yours. So you can just use the starter like that and make pancakes out of it as well. It's a bit sour, but I love the taste. Oh, it's nice with cheese. Oh my goodness, it's the best. Okay, here. Wait. Oh, there's some recipes here. Let's see. Michelle sounds good too. Okay. Do you cover the jar with a cheesecloth or a lid? I just put my lid on top. Michelle says I use rye flour. I do 150 grams of rye flour, 150 grams of warm water. It doesn't take long to ferment. That's a very good thing. And then cover with a kitchen towel. Ooh. Okay, and then Rhonda said I might make some pumpkin bread today. I've never tried making scone. Yeah, I also use a lid. Ooh, nice. It sounds to me it's baking season over there. And yeah, I also baked today, like I said. But guys, those of you in America, be thankful for your flour. I was so amazed when I was living there how easy it is to get a good bread. Because over here, your flour has more protein in it. So what? Diane. Thanks everyone. It's cold, so the oven's going will help heat up the house. Yeah, that is actually so amazing. I also like to bake when it's cold. What did I say? Nope, can't remember. Anyway, let's just finish unpicking this. So yes, with the going to the fabric store today, I got white and black cotton. I found cotton. Rhonda, and I really hope we don't get all the snow they've predicted tonight. Are you going to get snow? My friend sent me photos from where they are. There's so much snow. Yeah, I know when this, I know snow is not always, it's not good because it really affects everybody. But oh, I love snow. I really, really love snow. I think it's the best thing ever. Unless you have to drive, of course. Then it's not good. I drove in it once. Oh, it was scary. I was saying about the bread. So anyway, your bread, our bread doesn't have as much protein in it as our doughs, our flour. Just because it's too warm, you know, the colder it is when the when the wheat starts growing, the better the protein formation in the wheat itself. And the more protein there is, the better the gluten bonds form. So I was so amazed at the amazing breads I was baking when I was in America. I did the same recipe, the same starter. I took my starter with me and it was just so much better. So enjoy your flour. You've got good flour. I used to use King Arthur and that's really nice. Okay. Oh my goodness. There's a message that is. So Rhonda and I saw on channel 5 last night we could get up to 5 inches. I'm okay with an inch or less, but more than that, I'm over it. Lol. Sorry, I cannot show it. It keeps on saying to me there's another moderator, so I'll just read it. Then Michelle, we have a flour mill near us, so I get mine from there. Wow, you're so lucky. And then Becky, no snow here in South Carolina, but we are expecting some downpours with flash flooding. Oh, please stay safe. Sure, that's a bit hectic. Yeah, if I look at what everybody is saying, it looks like you guys are going to have a real cold winter this year. And then Diane said, I haven't watched the news, so I don't know what to expect. That's usually me. People would say, oh, have you heard? And I'm like, no. Because I find the sound of news so irritating. The way they talk, it's just so irritating. So I think the world will come to an end and I won't even know it. Be sitting happily sewing and then walk out, like that apocalyptic movies, and then you walk out and then that guy realize, oh my goodness, something happened, or they were in a coma. That would be me. So Rhonda, at least we have some basketball to watch, and Thursday evening, on Thursday evening, so that's good. Awesome. Oh yeah, Becky, that's maybe not a bad idea. I do have an app on my phone, and sometimes I check it there. So, oh guys, it is an hour. What it? UK fine. Katinka, that is Kentucky. Okay, awesome. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm really hungry. It's supper time over here. Thanks for spending time here, guys. Go and enjoy your baking. Put photos of your baking on the community. Bleed blue. Oh, okay. That sounds like a competition. Put photos of whatever you bake or make on the community tab. We all want to see it and drool over it, if it's made or baked. And yes, it's always so much fun. So thank you. And Michelle, sorry you came late, but it was so nice to see you here. Okay, bye.